When 27-year-old Grace Parker accepted a nanny job with an affluent family in suburban Massachusetts, she believed she was stepping into the perfect American dream. But one October evening, Grace vanished without a trace, leaving behind 2 children asleep in their beds, a half-packed suitcase, and questions that would haunt an entire community. Grace was a warm, soft-spoken woman from Savannah, Georgia, known for her nurturing nature. Her new employers, Thomas and Elaine Mitchell, adored her from the start. She became more than a nanny, she was family. For nearly 18 months, Grace doted on the Mitchell children, Lily, 6, and Max, 4, reading bedtime stories and baking cookies after school. But in early October, something changed. Elaine noticed Grace scrolling through her phone late into the night, whispering in hushed tones. When asked, Grace smiled and said, "Just catching up with an old friend." On October 15th, Elaine returned home from a charity gala to an unsettling scene: Grace's bedroom door ajar, her purse on the floor, and a suitcase open on the bed with clothes neatly folded inside. But Grace was gone. The children were fast asleep, unharmed. The front door was unlocked. Grace's phone was missing. The family called the police immediately. Within hours, the story broke: local nanny vanishes without a trace. Investigators quickly learned that Grace had a boyfriend, Marcus Lee, a gym trainer she'd met 6 months earlier. Marcus claimed he hadn't spoken to Grace since the previous evening, but detectives noted scratches on his forearms. When pressed, Marcus admitted they argued that night, about money. Grace wanted to pay off a lingering debt, but Marcus refused to help. He swore he left her apartment by 10 p.m., and security cameras seemed to back up his story. Still, public opinion was ruthless: the boyfriend did it. Until detectives found something odd on Grace's laptop: multiple email exchanges with someone saved only as GW. As police combed through Grace's digital life, a disturbing pattern emerged. Months before her disappearance, Grace had been sending thousands of dollars to an unknown bank account. The reason? She'd been lured into an online mentorship program promising her a fast-track visa sponsorship and freedom from debt. But the emails took a darker turn. The last message read, "One more job and you're done. Meet me at the dock, midnight." Grace never told her boyfriend. She never told her family. Detectives scoured the marina where Grace was told to meet. There, they found tire tracks and a strand of long brunette hair matching Grace's DNA. Nearby security footage showed her stepping into a black SUV, but the driver wasn't Marcus. It was someone shocking: Elaine Mitchell's brother, Gregory Ward. Gregory, a smooth-talking investor, had been living a double life, using vulnerable women like Grace to launder money through offshore accounts. Grace had grown suspicious and threatened to expose him. When confronted, Gregory cracked. He admitted to picking her up but claimed she ran off after an argument. His story fell apart when police discovered blood traces in the back of his SUV, hidden beneath a hastily replaced carpet mat. Grace never made it past that dock. Investigators believe Gregory lured her under the pretense of finalizing her visa deal, then silenced her when she demanded her money back. Her body was later recovered in a remote woodland area 2 counties away, buried beneath leaves, wrapped in the very blanket the Mitchell kids loved for bedtime stories. The case shattered the idyllic image of the Mitchell family and exposed an underground web of financial crimes. Marcus, initially vilified, broke down when detectives cleared his name. Grace's family fought back tears at the press conference, holding a framed picture of her smiling with the children she loved. Grace Parker's story became a chilling reminder: sometimes, the real monsters aren't strangers lurking in the shadows, they're the ones invited into our homes.